welcome back. So today I am doing another review. I already have it on my face. This is going to be my tutorial up on Monday for Makeup Mondays. But today I am reviewing the new Anastasia and Amrezy palette. I believe this is her third collaboration that she's done with Amrezy. She did one back in 2014 for another eyeshadow palette. I currently don't have that. I hit pan on all my shades, so I had to sadly put that to the grave. So that one went away. And then she also did the highlight that she did, I believe, 2 years ago? 1 year ago? I don't know. I've had it for a hot minute. But you can see how gorgeous this highlight is. I am wearing it on my face as well today. It's so pretty. But today's review is about her new eyeshadow palette. It's gorgeous. It comes in this little bubbly pink case with gold glitter, and it has, of course, the Amrezy logo and then the Anastasia logo down here. Sorry, I know my lights kind of wash it out, but ring light right here just to brighten up my face. But yeah, so I'll tell you this one time only, because I will say it probably like 18 more times this video, but these shades are so buttery, so please be careful with your brushes, your fingers, and all of that, because you can really damage them. I didn't find that out until I filmed this video today, because I kind of went and dug into Dragon here. And you can see I completely disrupted the glitter. It's kind of falling apart, which sucks because that shade is my favorite shade. So she has 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 shadows in here, like a normal Anastasia palette does. And it has different kind of formulas than most of her palettes do. These glitters in here, they are pressed glitter, but they're almost jelly-like. So I'm going to go ahead, swatch all these colors, insert a picture right here so that way you can see what they look like, and I'll be right back. Now that I am all finished swatching, I do have very small arms, so I had to fill up both of my arms here of swatches. So the first shade that I swatched on this arm is going to be Wasted. You can't see me. It's going to be Wasted here. You'll see on the pictures that I insert for it anyways, but that one's Wasted. It is just a very, it's almost a matte cream, but it has little bits of sparkles in it. And I really like that for highlighting underneath the brow bone or the inner corner, especially on natural day looks. You could just go in and pop that all over your lid with one of her 2 matte browns in here. I'll get into those ones. Those ones are so pretty. But the next shade that she has in her palette on the top row is Barred. It is definitely a shimmery pink, but it almost has like a blue undertone to it. It's like a duochrome of blue and pink, so it makes it look kind of purpley. And then the next shade I have here is Liddy. Liddy is going to be that goldish brown color, but it's basically all glitter. And what I really like about her formulas for this palette is the glitters are almost gel-like, so you don't need like an eyeshadow primer or a glitter primer underneath, or you don't need to spray your brush. You could go in with a dry brush and get kind of a medium pigment out of it, and then, or you can go in with your finger, and your finger is gonna pounce that glitter in all over your lid and make it look so shiny. But be very careful, because you will see in a minute here, my finger, excuse me, kind of ruined one of my glitters. That was very sad. And then the next shade is going to be Cupcake. That is this purple color right here. That one's Cupcake. And then this is the one that I kind of ruined. This is Dragon. It's almost like a coppery gold. But you can see here in the palette, I fudged that shiz up. But yeah, that one's a really pretty one too. I also like Leo, especially for during the summertime. That's going to be this blue color right here. This is a very, very bright blue pigment that will look really good with like no shadow, your lashes, and your brows. And then just pop Leo on in the inner corner and it'll go pop. So that way your eyes are super simple. And then the next shade is going to be Gemini. Yeah, Gemini's this one right here. So it is just a nice bronze gold glitter. That's what it looks like in the palette. And then after that is Georgina. That's going to be this one here on the very last color of the top row. And this one is the one that got me for this palette. I was like, I don't have any other shades like this. I need it. And I really don't. I mean, I didn't need it, but I wanted it for sure. And then the first shade on the bottom row is Amrezy. I think that's how you say it. But it is this pink goldy shimmery color right here. And then that's going to be the last one on this swatch right here. And then now I'm going to go into my other arm that you can't really see because I can't turn it. But the first shade on this one is Anastasia. That is going to be your champagne goldy pink color, but it's definitely darker than like a normal champagne. Because like you can see here, if I could see that. Damn arm. I did break this arm, so it's kind of hard to turn it sometimes. But that's going to be this one right here. Should have swatched them going this way. Too bad. Too late. And then these are the mattes that I was telling you about. So we have for the first one, how Amrezy would pronounce it, because she's from New York. It would be, what, New Yorker? Is that right? I don't know. I hope so. But this one is going to be New Yorker. And then we have OG in the palette. This is going to be, these are very similar. I find that New Yorker is going to be darker than OG. So I always tend to mix these two through my crease to get my nice crease color. And then the next shade is going to be Semsa. It's this really pretty matte burgundy pink almost. And then after that is 1988. I'm going to assume that was the year that Amrezy was born or something happened. That's why she named a shadow after this. And then we have BK. I am so glad that this palette has a matte black in it, because a lot of palettes don't. You'll have to go to a separate palette for your matte black. Oh, I have a palette and have to bring multiple palettes with you for just a black. No. And then after it is going to be Yugo. Excuse me, Yugo. So this one is going to be your matte, dark, burgundy, red, brown color. I'm really bad at describing shades. I just use them. But that's it for the shadows in here. This one does retail for $49, I believe. I got mine at Ulta. And then I know that the Anastasia's website sells it at $49 as well as Sephora. So you've got 3 locations to go to. That's pretty good. I haven't checked on Amazon or anything like that, but I wouldn't generally buy them from Amazon. I'll go to the direct source or one of the beauty locations. Make sure if you go to Sephora or Ulta, check your palettes before you buy it. You don't want a broken shade. You don't want to pay all that money for a broken shade. So, also, this palette does retail for more than her normal palettes. Her normal palettes will retail for about $45. So, what, that's $5 more. But I think it's because of the glitter shades in it. The formula on them is outstanding. And the fact that you don't need a glitter primer or don't need to wet your brush or anything like that, that's outstanding. So it makes it really easy for you to go out and just do it really fast, especially if you don't carry Max Fix Plus with you around everywhere or your setting spray everywhere you go. That makes it super easy. And this palette is very versatile too, with all of the mattes and the shimmers. And then the glitters are really easy. Like I've said, too much. The glitters are easy. And I said I wouldn't say this again, but they are so buttery. All of the shadows in this palette are super buttery and pigmented. I didn't have a problem with patchiness or anything like that when I was swatching them, which was a nice thing. Because most palettes, when you get to the matte colors, they're going to be super patchy. And why would you buy a patchy eyeshadow? One. And two, why would you spend this much on a patchy eyeshadow? So, like I said, this one retails for $49. And you can get it at any one of your beauty locations that you go to. But, is this a want or a need palette? But based on all of the rest of her palettes, like the Soft Glam, the Modern Renaissance, or the, yeah, those two are my main go-tos from her palettes. Unfortunately, I'm gonna say you kind of need it. Just for, like, I kept telling myself, I don't need it at work all the time. And my coworkers would be like, no, you need it. It's gorgeous. And I bought it. And unfortunately, they're right. So, definitely go over to your local Ulta or Sephora and check it out. See if you like the shades in it, or you can do anything with the shades. Also, leave it down in the comments down below what looks you want to see from this palette. I'll love to recreate those for you. And I think that's it. Before I keep rambling on and on and on, I'm going to cut the video at this. But thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned to Makeup Monday's tutorial using this palette for Valentine's Day. I am currently wearing this look because I filmed that earlier today. So, yeah. Go check it out, guys. Let me know if you like it by leaving that like down below, as well as subscribe to this lovely channel. It's free. Hit that bell. It's free. And stay tuned to tomorrow's tutorial. All right. Bye, guys. Is it recording?
Yes.
Oh my god, you suck.